Welcome to Bad News. I'm Chuck Ludwig. This week, the world lost Ariel Sharon. A complicated man, Sharon is remembered both as Israel's hawkish prime minister and as the inspiration for the 1979 hit My Sharona. Sources in the afterlife have reported that Sharona is already building a security fence to keep Palestinians out of heaven's West Bank. I'm joking, of course. He's not in heaven. If God has a sense of humor, though, Sharon is bunking in an unair-conditioned room with Yasser Arafat. Just kidding again, silly. There is no God. Political scandal has rocked New Jersey harder than a Bon Jovi concert this week, with news that Governor Christie's staff orchestrated a massive traffic jam to punish a political adversary. Do not mess with Christie. Many questions remain unanswered, such as, what does Christie have against Los Angeles? That's a live feed, okay, yeah. Looking pretty good for the 405. That's, In entertainment news, Shia LaBeouf announced via Twitter that he is retiring from public life. The actor and second most robotic performer in Transformers has been under scrutiny since it was discovered that he plagiarized the plot of his directorial debut. To prove his commitment to staying out of the public eye, LaBeouf spent $25,000 of his own dollars writing in the fucking sky. His skywriting said, #stopcreating. It's, of course, an homage to Ernest Hemingway. In a final effort to dispel plagiarism accusations, LaBeouf stated, 7 years ago, I had a dream to ask not what my creative integrity can do for you, but to show me the money. Ibida, ibida, ibida. That's all, folks. This week we are excited about a new segment. It's called This Month in History, where we talk about things that happened this month in history. January 1908. The Grand Canyon becomes a national monument. Before that, it was just a stupid hole in the ground. 1924, the first Winter Olympic Games were held in the French Alps. The Games attracted 10,000 viewers that year. Still a Winter Olympics record. Nobody watches that shit. 1930, 3M begins marketing Scotch Tape. Today, Scotch Tape is available in regular, double-sided, narrow, wide, single malt, neat, or on the rocks. Daddy's favorite. 1969, the Beatles performed their last public performance on the roof of London's Apple Records. A huge crowd gathered, and it took the police 2 hours to break up the band. They really should have called in an expert. 1984, the Apple Macintosh was introduced during Super Bowl XVIII in its famous 1984 ad. Apple's bold message against an Orwellian future is relevant today as much as it was 30 years ago. In unrelated news, Apple's iPhone remains the NSA's preferred platform for following your every move, thought, and Snapchat. That's a wiener. 2001, Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, was launched. Probably, I don't know, I read it on Wikipedia. You can't trust that place. The real question, though, can a site that's 13 years old still attract Wikipedia files? I just don't know. Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
We hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please click the like button. It would help us out tremendously. Also, be sure to share this episode with your friends, family, and that really lonely coworker. If you aren't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button. Click here to watch last week's episode. Have a great week.